Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. It's great to have you all here today. And I am back from my weekly break. I've designated Wednesdays and Thursdays as my days off, and so that will for the foreseeable future be the case. So there's that. And it's a good morning, I suppose, but, other than that, not much going on. Had a uneventful past few days, just sort of quiet, which is nice. It's nice to be able to relax and just kick back, and I noticed that recently I've been doing my videos have been doing a bit better on YouTube, so I'm looking forward to getting some more traffic from that. So yeah, but today we're going to be exploring the new nation in Genshin Impact, Sumeru, and doing some of the story quests for that and all that. So yeah, I did start up one of the story quests for Sumeru, so the beginning half of it is sort of missing because I already did it, but, other than that, it should be all good, and I look forward to having y'all watch me, go through it. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. We've got our thing. So we are going to collect herbs with Tighnari. And so just gotta follow the river, I assume. What is bouncy mushrooms? Interesting. This is definitely a very interesting setting for Genshin Impact. I like it a lot because it sort of changes the,
Emerge.
It changes the sort of, what was I going to say? It's definitely a nice change in pace for the Genshin scenery. Because most of the areas prior to this have been, pretty lightly forested. And not the most interesting, but okay, where does it want me to go? 41 meters from here. Okay, so we've got to run over here and activate the cutscene.
There should be lunar lotuses growing somewhere in this area. Let's split up and begin
we're
searching.
going to be
if you could manage to gather 4 of them, that would be sufficient.
Yep.
We'll rendezvous here once you've gathered.
Okay. So I'm picking flowers. I think these are flowers. Yep, that's a flower. There are literally 4, we don't even need to rendezvous. Okay, Tighnari.
Hey, Tighnari! We found the lotuses you requested.
Yep.
Let me take a look. Good, very good. These are all excellent quality. I'm quite glad you two came along.
Okay,
Your
this
exploration
guy is
experience helped
definitely
save
an
me a lot of
e-boy.
time here. It
He's
seems
got
we
the
even have
hoodie
enough
and
time to
the
stock up on
fuckboy
some other
haircut.
things I need.
Hey, Tainari!
What do you guys want?
Oh, Tainari, someone's calling your name. They're dressed like a forest ranger.
Ah yes, that's Amir and the others. But didn't they just set off not too long ago? What are they doing back so early?
I
Let's
don't
go
know. Let's
find
find
out
out. Very well. So now we are going here. What do you guys want?
Tainari, thank goodness we found you here. We were just about to head back and find you at Gandharvaville.
What's going on?
We just discovered a withering zone.
A withering zone?
The Withering is back? But the patrol route you were on should have been already clear just a week ago. It reappeared so quickly. Can you tell me the exact location?
It's up ahead, deep in the river valley. It's appeared in a spot that blocks nearly the entire narrow part of the valley area, so we decided to come find you as quickly as possible.
And the radius of the contamination?
Sorry, I couldn't get a clear enough view to tell.
No one in our patrol team had a vision, and it appeared to still be spreading, so we didn't risk getting any closer.
Okay, I understand. You made the right decision. I'll go deal with it right away. In the meantime, please guide these two back to Gandharvaville.
Like hell, I'm gonna sit out of this.
Why don't you let us help you?
You two have only just arrived in Sumeru. You're still unfamiliar with many things in these lands. There's a unique type of anomaly that occurs in the Sumeru rainforest. It's called the Withering.
I got that
The
much.
affected areas not only cause nearby vegetation to wither, but it's also lethal to wildlife and even people. If you don't carry a vision, then you should think twice before approaching such places.
I think you underestimate
Yes,
my
Amir's
power.
absolutely right. I wasn't kidding when I said the rainforest is a dangerous place. As Amir
I'm
said,
aware you
only
weren't
someone
kidding,
with a
but,
vision,
um,
that is, the power to manipulate elements, will be able to resist the Withering's corrosive effects for a time.
I am aware what a person with a vision
That's right.
is.
If any of the forest rangers without a vision come across a withering zone, we first make a record of the location and then have a ranger with the proper abilities deal with it, like Tainari here. Only someone with a vision can venture within a withering zone and find a way to... But you don't seem to care...
Don't worry, she may not have a vision, but she's a real pro at using the power of the elements.
Hello, Investa. How's work?
It seems the rumors about you are true. In that case, all right, you two may accompany me.
Okay, we're taking
Typically, I would teach visitors how to identify the Withering as they're about to leave Gandharvaville.
nice.
We'll make an
That's
exception
great.
today and show you what it looks like up close.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're following a fox boy around. Hi, welcome. It's good to see ya. All right, so we're going to here.
Stop. Don't move any further. Look there in the distance.
Huh? Where? Oh, look! Those plants have withered. That whole area is kind of gloomy. Even the air looks like it's filled with ash. Oh, Paimon doesn't like the look of this.
Okay, Paimon.
That is the Withering. All right, traveler. We're going to have to enter that Withering zone. Once inside, we'll need to look for what we call Tumors of the Withering. If we eliminate those, then the area will be saved.
All right,
Thank you.
let's kick
But
ass.
I must warn you, don't push yourself. This is your first time handling this sort of thing, after all. Even with elemental powers, once you step inside the Withering zone, you may experience extreme discomfort. If at any point it becomes too much, return outside the zone and take a breather. It could become a matter of life and death. You ready then?
Yep,
Let's go.
I am. Yep. If you or a loved one have have experienced withering, you may be entitled to compensation. What is this? I don't know what this does, but, alright.
Access denied. No touching.
Alright, what do I have to do? Alright, we've got one down. I think. Ow. Okay. So I need probably more dendro thingies. I don't know what these are, but I think I have to hit this ominous looking red flower.
Great work. Now that all the branches have been cleared, we'll need to
Oof.
take care of the tumor.
Sacred name, Fortune Preserver.
Alright. So now what do I have? I think I have to... I think I need more of these... things.
Next on the agenda. No touching.
Now, destroy the tumors of the Withering.
How do I do this? I'm getting my ass kicked by a plant.
Healthy mind. We're way behind
Let's
schedule.
see. If I do this, what if I... Oh! I have to activate it. There we go.
We did it! Everything's returning to normal now.
Yes, thanks to you two. We were able to quickly restore this area back to normal.
Tainari? You make it sound like we did well, but why does Paimon have the feeling you're worried about something?
It's that obvious, huh? Alright, it's like this. Recently, the rate at which the Withering Zone appears has been increasing. Even though we were able to quickly clear that Withering Zone, it won't be long before another one appears. If that simply meant more work for me, then that wouldn't be an issue. But it's far more severe than that. The Withering is leaving lasting effects on the rainforest itself.
Is that
For
so?
instance, even though we cleared out the Withering Zone, many of the plants that were affected will not recover.
I don't know, they look pretty recovered to me.
This presents a crisis for the ecosystem itself. Many plants in the rainforest are already in decline, directly impacting the wildlife that depends on those plants. And most disturbingly, as the appearances of Withering Zones have started to increase, Kale's case of Elazar has also become more serious.
Oh no.
Huh? Well, why is that?
I'm still not sure of the exact reason. However, I've received word from acquaintances at the academia that similar cases are being reported for patients with other conditions. No, none that we know of. The Withering has been recorded in Sumeru for millennia. It's said that it originates from the depths of the world.
So basically
By the
we've
way,
got...
Have you heard of Irminsul before?
Yes.
Irminsul is a tree located deep beneath the surface. Although it isn't like any tree we know in a biological sense. You can basically think of it as a large tree that grows downwards rather than upwards. I'm sure you've heard of ley lines, right? They're like the roots of Irminsul, spreading and extending from a massive cavern deep underground, all the way up to the surface.
Yep.
Ley lines continually absorb the memories of this world, which are then funneled into Irminsul, allowing it to collect knowledge and wisdom from ancient times to present day.
So what you're saying is we gotta find the tree.
Archon is known as the god of wisdom because her consciousness is directly connected to it. It is also said that the Dendro Archon's power is a manifestation of Irmin's soul. And as for the Withering, its emergence is related to a disease that's affecting it. That's right.
So we gotta
My
treat the
ancestors
tree.
learned of this from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's familiars a long time ago. But even those mysterious creatures did not know of a cure for Irmin's soul. I'm afraid we Rangers will be battling the Withering Zones here for a long time until a cure is found. Alright, that's enough on this topic for the time being. Now that we've taken care of things here, it's time for us to head back to Gandharvaville.
Uh-huh. Alright. Alright, what's this? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Oh, right, they want me to... Thank you for following, by the way. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah. So. Where are we? We are here. There is a teleporter here, which I could climb to unlock. I could. Or I could just walk to Gandharv. You know what? I'm gonna climb. We are in Sumeru. It is time to explore. If there's a way up there, actually. I suppose. Climb. Catch my breath. Climbing, climbing, climbing. And up this cliff. Catch our breath. Maybe use Chi-Chi to heal the squad. Alright, climbing up. And up. And up. And up. And there we have it. We are now, hopefully, we might have to climb some more to get to this teleport. No, it's Chi-Chi. Yeah. 'Cause Chinese, most Chinese languages don't have a really good, Latin, most Chinese characters don't have a really good romanization, so...
We're way behind schedule.
Like... Yeah, I don't know why they chose Q to represent that, because Q doesn't really ever see that use in most romance languages, but I don't know. Anyway, where am I supposed to be? I am in Gandharvaville. But yeah, languages are very interesting.
How did it go?
I like learning languages, or at the very
No
least.
need to worry.
Yeah, right.
Wait, is that? Oh no, Hypatia!
Who's Hypatia? Is the bird Hypatia?
What's wrong, Tainari?
This Duskbird is Hypatia's designated courier for urgent news. You do remember her, don't you? She's the scholar you and Paimon were following when you first arrived in Sumeru.
Yeah.
Oh, her?
I don't usually, when I try to learn a language,
Let me see what's written in the letter first.
but like, when usually, most of the language I've tried to learn, I've gone through, formal classes for.
All Paimon sees are 3 squiggly lines.
Yes, allow me to explain. After we brought you from Hypatia's cave to Gandharvaville, Hypatia resumed her meditation. She must have just finished. It's been nearly 3 days since she's had anything to eat, and it appears she's forgotten to prepare some rations. It was her asking us for help. We need to go.
What? You mean she's been sitting there for 3 days? Hey, wait, how did you know all that from just a few lines on the paper?
Well, obviously because this has happened before. Last time she drew 5 lines, and by the time we found her... well, I prefer not to remember that. Needless to say, Hypatia's been through worse, but we should still get to her as quickly as possible. I've got some emergency rations set aside for times like these. Paimon, Traveler, could you two bring these to her?
Yep.
Wait, you want us to bring her the rations? But will the Traveler be okay if her cave is still filled with that funny incense?
Man, I love funny
Let's
incense.
find out. Here, Traveler, take a smell and see. So, how do you feel?
Huh? Really? You're not feeling even a little drowsy? But wait, how'd you know that she'd be okay this time, Tainari?
Back when we were clearing the Withering Zone, I observed that she could adeptly manipulate the Dendro element. I knew then that she would be fine. And if I may ask, when I was telling you two about Irminsol's ley lines, was what I described similar at all to what you saw while you were unconscious?
But yeah, I like
That's
this
correct. Those weren't
fox boy.
hallucinations at all.
He's pretty
Though I
cool.
don't intend to
I don't
apologize
usually
for
simp for the Genshin males, but
Because what you saw is of significant importance. Not just for the nation of Sumeru, but the entire world of Tevat. My forefathers were shown much favor by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. We took an oath to protect this nation together with her. Now that that duty has fallen to me, it was part
no,
of my
not even
responsibility
Zhongli.
to ascertain whether you could be entrusted
I mean,
with the
Zhongli's
fate of
cool, and I'd have a cup of tea with him, or wine, or whatever he wants, but
Now, after seeing you in action with my own eyes, you have earned my confidence.
I don't simp
and I
for
no longer feel
Genshin
the need to hide
males,
any secrets from you.
mostly.
When you passed out, your consciousness had connected directly with Irminsul. What you witnessed were actually real memories contained within Irminsul itself.
I mean,
I could try to tell you.
no,
but
no,
better
not
if you
even
had asked
Venti.
Hypatia instead. Her focus on meditation and use of Spirit Borneal are aimed at establishing a connection with Irminsul, just as you did.
That sounds nice and all, but will she really help us? Seriously, she completely ignored us the last time we tried talking to her.
I like Venti,
That was
but
because
not.
when you ran into her, she was in a
I would
special
not
phase of
simp
her
for
training.
Venti.
During that time, she must avoid communicating with others. Please, wait here for a moment.
But I might make an exception for Tainari. To be honest. Bird. That is a weird ass bird.
Here, take these. It's a meal I packed for Hypatia, as well as some other ingredients. I'm sure it'll come in handy. Also, here's a letter that I would like you to give to her. Just show it to her and she'll answer any questions you may have. No. I should be...
Hi, welcome to the stream. It's great to see
Both been
you.
a great help these
Um,
last few days.
How are you
She
doing?
should still be in the cave.
Okay.
Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Alright, so where are we going? We are going this way. And so I have to find and traverse the jungle terrain. What does this do? I don't know how to use that glowing thing, but... Okay. That is... I climb on top of the branch. Oh, what's this? Oh, I see. That's very cool.
Acacia should still be in the cave. Let's go inside and see how she's doing.
Alright, where's the cave? What? Where am I? Okay. Okay, where's the cave? Is the cave over here? Yes, there's the cave. The weed cave.
Hello? Acacia? Hey, there's nobody here. Maybe she went out to look for some food. Let's try looking around the area.
Oh no, she's... She hit the blunt a little too hard. What the hell is that thing? What? Oh right, yeah, that's because my Genshin username is, or display name is Oni. Even though no horns, but
There you are.
yo, I saw a little guy.
Are you alright?
So hungry. Need water.
There's no way we can get her to eat in her current condition. Huh? Wait. Why does it look super foggy outside all of a sudden? Anyway, let's go look around.
Yep. Okay, so we're...
Huh? How'd things out here end up looking like this? What happened? And where are we? Really? Oh.
Okay, so we get high and everything turns into a plant. Nice. There's a treasure chest.
This place is huge.
Thanks for pointing out the obvious.
Something off about that cave.
I don't know. Did we shrink or am...
Over there and have a closer look. Who knows? Maybe we'll find a lead of some kind.
Alright, what do we get out of this chest? Okay, try to get to the special cave. Okay. Bouncy mushrooms. Okay. Alright, let's... How do I get in this special cave? Uh-huh. Okay, so we gotta jump on the mushroom. Oh, okay. We gotta jump on the mushroom. Okay, so we gotta jump on the mushroom. Oh, maybe if I... Oh. Oh! No, can't do that. Okay, so we gotta jump on the mushroom. And get on here. And get on this floating plant platform. Get it? It's a plant form. And I definitely messed up that jump, but I will oh, I am stuck. I am stuck. Oh, okay, now I'm not stuck. Okay, so I gotta jump on the mushroom. I gotta jump on the mushroom. And then jump on this mushroom. And then I jump on this mushroom. And where's this one lead? Okay, I don't know. We're going this way, though. Right? Okay. Oh, there's a thing there? Okay. Very cool. Very cool. What is above me? Oh, it's just some sort of thing. Yo, what? What?
What happened just now?
This is what I get for going in the weed cave. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Okay. Okay, we entered. Okay. Alright, so now we have to jump on the mushroom. And jump on the mushroom. And jump on the mushroom and get super high. Alright, there we go. Let's jump on the mushroom. Oh, no! Please, please let me jump on the mushroom. I just want to jump on the mushroom. And then jump on the mushroom. Yes, this is the new dendro area. Which can be denoted by the plants. Yo, there's little dudes in my hallucination.
Next on the agenda.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Here, a sight to behold.
Show them. Come on out.
For Rex Lapis.
Yo, I'm finding meat in my trip. Okay, what's this? Yo, I'm a spirit now. What? What is going on? Oh God. Okay. I just learned something new. What is that? I don't want to know. I'm in the green water, the funny green water. Can I climb up this? The answer is probably no. And how did I get? Let me out of here. Okay, so I gotta, oh, there we go. I'm having an out-of-body experience. Alright, so we gotta, let's see. Okay, alright. Mm-hmm. Let's see, can I, yes. Target acquired. Okay, so now we just gotta climb up. Yo, are we gonna... Yo, we didn't even have, like, a galaxy moment. We just... What? Okay. We just teleported. That... Alright, jump on... No! Not there. Okay. Nope. Gonna have to try again. Okay, we just gotta jump on the mushroom. And then jump again on the mushroom. Or maybe we can just... Yes! Whoa, that makes things so much easier. Okay, where do they want me to go? Oh. Okay, so they want me to go up there. How do I do that? Oh, can I... No, I can't do it from over here. Alright, what if I... Yes! Ooh, a treasure chest! Okay. Oh! Ooh! Ah! I know. I know the way! We just gotta get on this plant form. No! No. Oh, okay. What if we jump on the mushroom, and then jump on the mushroom again, and then, let's see, is there, no. Then we just gotta jump on the mushroom, and, I don't know. Jump on the mushroom, I guess? Okay. Also, what's this? Elemental reaction bloom. What does that mean? I don't understand these elemental reactions. Okay. So we just gotta get on the mushroom. Okay. And we gotta jump on this mushroom. No. 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 I cry. Okay, so we gotta get on the plant form. Okay, so then we jump on the mushroom. Okay, then we jump up here. Oh, there we go. Then we jump up here. And we make the door disappear. Okay, we're going back into the galaxy realm. And now we're in a house.
What is going on here? This place is getting weirder by the minute. Hey!
Oh, we're in Inazuma.
You don't look so good.
Huh? What's this door? Open the door. I want off this wild ride. What's over here? Is there anything over here? Okay, what if we jump into the... No, we can't jump over the fence. It won't let us. Oh, what if? Oh, I get it now. We gotta make the pieces align. Oh. Oh. No. Oh, here we go. Okay.
Next on the agenda.
Hi, yo. Right now we are, oh, what's this? Okay. We are exploring a new region, and, okay. Yes, we've been...
Looks like we meet again, traveler.
Miss Harold! What are you planning to do in this strange place?
Strange place. Plotting. You needn't worry about such things.
Okay, so we walk into a weed cave, and next thing you know, we're fighting a guy in our own trip.
No touching. This isn't good. Rod's over. You're way behind schedule. Blaze over.
Emerge. Right here. Right now. Emerge.
Access denied.
Okay.
Why can't we beat this guy? Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. We faced others like him before. What's wrong this time?
Traveler, though you may have managed to avert countless crises before, your good fortune was bound to end sooner or later. It's time you realize how weak and powerless you really are. Your brother. Oh, pitiful traveler. Are you really so ignorant?
Okay, now I'm getting lectured by the, fever dream, yeah, but it doesn't change the dialogue, which is kind of dumb, but...
Only to be stepped upon. The bonds of love and family which drive you to find your sibling are utterly gone. Your journey is meaningless. But don't you fret now. Today will be your last.
Okay. Shouldn't have smoked that shit. Now I'm fucking fighting my demons. Okay. Okay, we are back in the real world. Yeah, we've all been there.
What do we do? We haven't seen Hypatia anywhere out here. Oh, there she is! Quick, let's see how she's doing.
So sweet.
Well,
Paimon, I'm gonna be real with you. No, I'm not okay.
She's alright first.
Yep, we got super high and zoned out. And
Wait a sec. Look at all this fruit lying around her. We can put that to good use.
nice. Everyone loves a bit of fruit juice after coming down from a bender.
Tainari, is that you? Huh?
It's okay. You can relax, Hypatia. Tainari sent us here to bring you some food and water. Here, we have a letter that he asked us to give you.
Okay, we're watching this
I
thing.
see. So, you're friends of Tainari. I apologize for all the trouble I've caused you. I'm grateful that you came so quickly to save me. You even brought all this fruit.
We didn't bring the fruit.
Well, actually, we didn't bring the fruit. It was already here when we arrived. We were kind of wondering about that, actually. When we found you here, there was all this fruit lying around and even some juice dripping from your lips. How did you end up like this anyway?
Oh, really? I seem to understand now. All the fruit was likely from my, neighbor. Must have come by and saw me like this.
Uh-huh.
Your neighbor? You mean there's someone else living nearby?
Oh? So, you're able to see them too?
Yes, we're able to see a tiny little walking cabbage.
Wait, hold on a second, traveler. You say that before we arrived, you saw some mysterious creature and suddenly had a strange dream? Isn't that a little too crazy to believe?
No, I actually do believe what the traveler is saying. I myself had a similar experience once before and ended up scaring my timid little neighbor here. You needn't worry. They mean you no harm. They only dragged you into the dream because they hoped to buy themselves a little time in order to scurry away.
So, Hypatia, just what kind of creature is your neighbor exactly?
I'm not sure what it's called, to be honest. But I do know that they have some sort of deeper connection with the Dendro Archons. I know this because the first time I saw them was also the exact day my consciousness was able to form a connection with Irminsul. Even after I opened my eyes and stopped meditating, my heart was still pounding, and my mind was racing with all the knowledge that I had touched. And at that very moment, I suddenly noticed a small figure at the opening of the cave. In my curiosity, I began to walk over to the creature. They must have already been used to living in the cave, because they didn't seem to mind me approaching them. They just kept doing whatever they were up to. It wasn't until I crouched down next to them that they suddenly realized that I could see them.
Oh, and then?
And then I had a dream. By the time I came to, they were nowhere to be seen. I was convinced they'd never show up again. But sure enough, I saw them nearby a few days later.
So you're telling me you've got a little weed fairy and...
I feel like they aren't as afraid of me as the first time I approached them.
Yeah.
I never would have expected them to save me. Yes, no doubt about that.
Yes, a little weird
By the way,
weed gremlin.
Tainari mentioned in his letter that you had questions for me regarding Irminsul. Sorry about that. Sounds like just drinking juice still isn't quite enough for my stomach.
Well, yeah, you just...
Well, if somebody hadn't dropped the food earlier. Anyway, looks like we'll need to prepare something ourselves. Besides, Paimon's getting hungry too. Let's Soul later. Alright, we're up, traveler. Today's menu will feature sweet madame and a radish veggie soup. You'll love them, Hypatia. There are
Yes.
specialties after all.
Sounds good. I've never tried any dishes from other nations before. I certainly look forward to it. It's been so long since I've had a decent meal, too. To be honest, the last time had to be when Tainari came to visit.
Alright. So we gotta... Where's the fire? Okay. Yeah, it's... Well, no, it's supposed to be... It's confusing, but it's kind of, like, based on, It's based on... Like, it's very clear that it has Arabic,
Tainari gave us since we already watched it.
sort of inspirations.
Oh, it smells amazing. And the box
But
is
for
nice
some
and
reason they
cute.
chose to make half the nation a jungle.
Asia.
I don't know.
Are you already finished cooking? Smells delectable. I'm truly thankful whenever I can enjoy a proper meal like this. Cooking really isn't my forte.
Yes, that's correct. Okay.
Even though everything you mentioned was in Tainari's letter, it's still hard to believe you were able to connect with Irminsul immediately after smelling Spiritborn ale for the first time. It took me nearly 3 years before I could do so. And everyone at the Academia even lauded me as a genius.
So you're telling me I'm a genius for, hitting the blunt once and seeing an underground giant tree.
So why does this incense allow people to connect to Irminsul?
The ingredients used to make Spiritborn ale primarily consist of plants created by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. These special ingredients are conducive to heightening our senses to the Dendro Archon's power. Since the root of the Dendro Archon's power lies within Irminsul, we can occasionally
I
tap into
guess.
our powers to peer into the depths of the earth. Naturally, anyone who can establish a connection with Irminsul in their first ever attempt must be a person of great understanding.
Yes, that's definitely what I am, and not high out of my fucking mind.
Paimon's got a question. Why was she sensitive to the smell of those plants for such a long time?
That was primarily due to her body's unique constitution. Stimulated by the incense, she could perceive the Dendro Archon's power and experience the sensory overload, hence the adverse reactions. Taking in any sense similar to the essence of Spiritborn ale would cause adverse effects.
Yeah,
Not to worry though. It appears you've already fully recovered. Technically, your body should still be sensitive to the powers of the Dendro Archon, but unless you're
this
using
has to be the
intentional meditation
dankest
techniques,
chapter
the
of
scent of Spiritborn ale should no
Genshin
longer trigger
Impact.
such reactions.
Whew. Well, that's a relief.
I must admit, I am quite envious of your abilities. Even if it meant suffering from pounding headaches for the rest of my life, I'd consider it worthwhile so long as I could connect with Irminsul at will.
Whoa. You're really serious about this whole thing, aren't you?
I am a researcher after all.
A researcher, yeah.
As a member of the Ritawas Darshan at the Academia, my main area of
Okay,
research is
here's the
stars
weed
and their
gremlin again.
connection to the fate of living beings. But there is still so much we don't know, especially regarding the mysteries that lie in the starry skies.
Okay, so you smoke weed and look at the stars and call that research.
Which is why I must turn to the all-knowing Irminsul for answers. If only my perception wasn't so limited. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that every attempt to tune with Irminsul
Me
will be
too.
successful, or that doing so will leave my consciousness intact. I am currently in the stage of training known as Satyavada life. Many researchers in Sumeru have lost their minds while seeking to attune with Irminsul during this stage. Sages have said that Irminsul contains divine knowledge, and touching such knowledge without the proper preparations and abilities will only lead to one's mind caving in on itself. That's why we meditate alone. We need to ensure that our minds will be calm while minimizing the possibility of involving anyone else.
Oh, so knowledge from Irminsul can be super dangerous. Aren't you afraid of the risks, Hypatia?
So you get super high, get a ton of knowledge, quote unquote, and
Dead silent without even the sound of
yes.
insects. However, I've been feeling better as of late. I don't get as scared anymore knowing that I have a little neighbor living nearby. I believe that being able to see them is a sort of blessing from the Dendro Archon. But what's strangest of all is that they're clearly an envoy of the god of wisdom herself. And they have the curious power to make people dream.
What's so strange about that? It doesn't sound so out of place for a divine being, does it?
Well, it's strange because nearly nobody in Sumeru can ever dream.
Huh. Is that true?
Yes, well, to an extent. Only children can dream in Sumeru. Adults, however, never do. The sages say that wisdom implies rationality, but that which occurs in dreams is often neither rational nor logical. Yes, if one struggles with anxieties, those emotions could influence their dreams.
Okay, yeah, that's...
The fact that the people of Sumeru do not have dreams is seen as a blessing by the sages. They believe that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, the god of wisdom, is keeping us away from the foolish delusions you encounter in your sleep. I was born into a family of scholars in Sumeru City.
Yes.
Ever since I was a child, my parents would always tell me that I'll never grown up once I stop dreaming. I studied hard, enrolled as a student in the academia, and went on to become a researcher.
Researcher.
Sure enough, I never dreamed again. But then, on the day I scared the little Aranara, I suddenly saw a dream again. It was incredible. Though I don't exactly remember what I saw, I clearly recall the feeling. I suddenly felt like I was a child again. Back then,
Okay.
I was foolish and ignorant as any youth would be, but I was free of fear. Maybe dreaming isn't as bad as we've made it out to be. Just be sure not to speak of this if you travel to Sumeru City. They'll look at you as if you've lost your mind.
Right.
So, do you have any thoughts about the things she saw when she connected with Irminsul?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have any answers as of now. All I can say is that what you saw is a memory contained within Irminsul itself. World forget me. What could that possibly mean? If only I could ascend past Satyavada life and begin Paripurna life. I might have some more answers for you. If you two are ever in the area again, please be sure to come and see me. There's no need to be thanking me. You two are my saviors. Besides, I'm already looking forward to tasting some more of your cooking.
Now that we know Hypatia is alright and had the chance to ask her some questions, Paimon thinks it's about time to head back to Gandharvaville.
Yes, she literally lives in the weed cave. plant. I'm gonna pick a flower. I mean, can you blame her? Alright. Oh, right. There we go. Yes, Fox Girl Pantsu. Well, yeah, of course. Okay, so we gotta return to Gandharvaville.
Think about it, Tainari. Refusing to join is tantamount to burying your head in the sand. I understand that you're a forest watcher, and that it's your duty to combat the effects of withering zones. But isn't it evident that such work is not a lasting solution to the problem? As Sage Kage clearly stated, your presence and guidance in Sumeru City is pivotal in finding a cure for Irminsul. How could you possibly refuse?
Keep your emotions in check, Gulam. Let's at least listen to Tainari's reason for declining. We're here to invite him to the academia, not to cause a scene.
Sage Kage, I am truly honored that you came here in person, but I'm afraid I must still decline your invitation. I am merely a forest watcher. How could the great minds of the Haravatat have any need of someone like me?
Well, it turns out that your refusal letter had some implications on your master's reputation. He is a renowned sage of the Immorta, after all. So now I've come here in his stead.
I see. Huh. And I figured that given his temper, he would come here and berate me personally.
Tainari, your master is an integral part of this effort, and now he requires your assistance.
And what exactly does my master need of me, Sage Kage?
You'll know once you've arrived in Sumeru City.
That's not helpful.
And how long will I be required to stay?
There's no definite answer as of now.
Do you mean to tell me that despite coming all the way here to Gandharvaville, you still can't answer the questions I laid out in the letter to my master? If that's the case, then I'm afraid I cannot give you a definite answer either.
Damn, this fox boy has some sass.
Tainari, but you...
So be it. Come, Gulam, we're leaving.
Tainari, what was that?
That's true. That's very true.
It's nothing. Some people from the academia wanted me to go to Sumeru City to assist them with a project, but I had to refuse on account of all my responsibilities here. But all that can wait. How did things go with Hypatia?
It was quite the
We hit
eventful
the
trip.
blunt pretty
The main
hard.
thing is that she's safe and sound.
Quite the eventful
She answered a
trip.
bunch of
You
questions
could
for
say
me.
that, Paimon.
Very good. Now that the traveler has made a full recovery, there shouldn't be any reason for you to tarry here longer. I assume you will be heading to Sumeru City, correct?
That's right. We want to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali and ask her for advice. Do you have any idea on how we can find her?
Sorry. I'm afraid I don't have any advice for you there.
Well, do you at least know anyone we can try asking in Sumeru City?
Let me think. My trips to Sumeru City have been fairly short, and most of my acquaintances are researchers. How about this? I'll write you a letter of introduction that you can give to a researcher I know. He's from the Immorta Darshan and is adept at gathering information. Asking him might prove worthwhile. Also, when you enter Sumeru City, you'll probably end up receiving something like this item here. I'm not sure if it will ever come in handy for you, but maybe you can give it a try.
Oh? What is it?
It's called an Akasha Terminal. It's a tool produced by the Academia that utilizes the legacy of Greater Lord Rukadevata. Some say that this very item is the basis of Sumeru's reputation as the city of wisdom. Needless to say, this device and its usage fall under the academia's expertise. So I'll leave it to them to show you how to use it.
Okay, so you're gonna give me a weird device and not tell me how to use it.
Great! Next up, Sumeru City! Oh, but wait, before that... That's right! Tainari, we have something important to say to Kale before
Yes,
we
that
leave.
was precisely what I was thinking.
Yes, she's doing much better. After being confined to her bed all this time, I thought a little walk would do her some good. Last I saw her, she was taking the path towards the North Crossing. She knew you two would be leaving soon, so she must have wanted to see you off.
Thanks, Tainari. Alright, let's go!
Farewell, and good luck to you both.
What is this guy? For a second there, I thought the sword that was on his hip was a tail of some kind, and I was like, well, damn. Okay, so now we're gonna talk to her.
I've been waiting for you two. Never mind. I guess I should just wish you two a safe and successful journey.
Thanks for waiting here just to see us off, Kale. We're headed to Sumeru City.
Don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. My condition won't be getting in the way of my duties. I want to be a forest ranger after all. It's up to me and the others to protect the rainforest here. And, I'm sorry. I should have told you both about my condition when we first met. I just
She's
wanted
cute.
you to
I like
treat me
her.
as a normal friend, not some girl that needs your sympathy. But I guess now I understand that the most important thing is for friends to be genuine with one another.
She does use a bow, so basically she is Green Ganyu.
There's no need to apologize, Kale. We should be thanking you for trusting us enough to be your friends and sharing your past with us. We're probably still gonna worry about your condition, but that's because we're friends and we care about you.
Thank you. That means a lot. Before you leave, I have something for you.
Oh? What is it?
It's my recipe for pita pockets. I told you that I'd give you a copy, remember? My handwriting is a little, messy, so please don't laugh.
Yay! Thanks, Kale. Now we can eat those scrumptious little pieces
Nice.
whenever and wherever we like.
I hope that whenever you eat them, you'll both remember your time here in Gandharvaville. Well then, I, trainee Forest Ranger Kale, bid you both farewell. Please visit Gandharvaville again. The Rangers will always be ready to assist you here.
Okay, so they want us to travel. Okay, also we got a recipe, so I shall make... Okay, nice. Let's see. Oh, there's the recipe for pita pockets. Nice. Okay. What is that? Okay. I don't know what that is. What is that for? What did I... What does this do? I don't know what I'm doing. Yes, they are dendro wisp things, but... Okay, so I gotta... There's... Oh, there's a... No, this... The thing up in this tree is what I'm looking for with that. Yo, there's a cave I should check out. It's probably a weed cave. Okay, yeah, that was probably someone's weed cave. I don't know. But, oh, there's a teleporter this way. And they want me to pick a bunch of peaches? Okay. Yo, there's boats! Well, yes. But... Yes, very astute observation, Investa. Okay, so we're gonna kick these guys' butts, for no reason other than that we can.
Nothing lasts forever.
Damn, they turned into sand. Nice. What is that big old flower?
Don't tell me that's everything.
Mine too, to be honest. She is the best, my favorite character. Oi. You should definitely draw her.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Good idea. Okay. Also, what? Okay. Okay, I don't know what that means. But nice. Mm-hmm. Okay, so there's this woman. Yo, giant tree.
Sumeru City! We finally made it! Oh, did you see that? When those people entered the city, something on their heads lit up.
One moment, please, you two. It appears this is your first time visiting Sumeru City.
Oh, yeah, that's right. But how did you know that?
Because there's currently no information on either of you in the Akasha. But no need to worry, that won't prevent you from entering the city. In fact, the Academia conveniently provides each traveler to Sumeru City with a device. Perhaps you two have heard of the Akasha before. It's our beloved Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's lasting legacy.
Nope, I don't know what you're talking about.
After centuries of tireless research on the Akasha, the Academia created one of its most ingenious inventions, the Akasha Terminal.
Is that like a plant computer?
Borders, you may use an Akasha Terminal to connect directly to the Akasha and access any knowledge you need. I should mention that due to technical limitations, the operation of Akasha Terminals will be much smoother and more effective in large cities such as Sumeru City and Port Ormos.
Oh, so this is the thing that Tainari was telling us about. It sounds pretty amazing.
You two are quite fortunate. Until recently, it was standard practice to only issue Akasha Terminals to outlanders who spent an extended amount of time in Sumeru. However, this policy was recently changed, and now all travelers are issued one upon arrival. Here are your Akasha Terminals. Please handle them with care.
It kind of looks like a leaf.
To activate it, simply hold it in your hand and say the following phrase to yourself. May the mighty God bless us with their voice of wisdom.
Oh, says this little doodad lets you access knowledge. Maybe we can use it to find a way to meet lesser.
So you're telling me that they have the internet.
Now
Am I?
Something clicked, and
No,
then suddenly
no,
know how to
I'm
use this
fine.
thing. It seems all we need to do is concentrate on what we want to know, and bam! You get it. Oh, that'll come in real handy.
Exactly. That is the power of the Akasha. And with that, let me officially welcome you both to Sumeru City. May the wisdom of the Dendro Archon always be your guide.
Okay, so they're saying that
Okay, now that we're in, we can check the Akasha about Lesser Lord Kusanali. Let Paimon try. 500 years ago, the sages found a newly born deity from within some scorched ruins. The deity now resides in the sanctuary of Suristana. Seems okay. Next, let's concentrate on
Okay.
asking how to meet her.
all right.
Huh? Paimon
Well,
doesn't-
yeah.
Oh, come on!
Of
Ugh. Focusing on this question feels like when you have something you're trying to remember and it's on the tip of your tongue, but you just can't think of it. Ugh. Paimon's brain is exhausted. Oh, smart idea. But what are you going to ask it? Uh-oh. Paimon's getting all teary-eyed all of a sudden. It feels like the people of Sumeru.
Wow.
Huh.
That's kind of
Could it be because
rude.
we're Outlanders and we've only just arrived in Sumeru? You know, maybe we're not qualified to receive an answer to this sort of question or something.
Okay, so we used
You too?
the plant
Glad it's not just Paimon.
uh
Well, seems no matter which way we try, we can't find anything that'll lead us to Lesser Lord Kusanali. Guess our only choice now is to try meeting with the researcher that Tainari recommended.
okay.
He's from Sumeru and even has a position in the academia. Maybe he'll be able to access more info from the Akasha.
Of course.
Let's see. Tainari wrote an address on the letter's envelope.
Okay. Let's collect an achievement. Oh, nice. Drift freely in the forest. Okay, so I have an achievement for getting stoned out of my mind in the middle of the jungle. Okay, so they want me to go
Let's head over and have
over
a look.
there.
Hopefully he's at home.
You. Are you the guy I'm looking for?
Hello, are you Rohawi?
Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Great. You see, Tainari sent us here and...
What? Tainari? Please, there's no need to say anything, really. Sure, I admit that the article I published last month wasn't my best work, and maybe the data didn't produce the most convincing results, but...
I think you're confessing to a crime
This is a
here.
letter from Tainari.
But okay.
Oh, let me see. Ah, ooh, what a relief. You two nearly scared the life out of me. So, you two just have some questions for me?
That is correct.
Seems
We
even
are here to
Tainari
ask you
acknowledges my innate
questions.
ability for procuring information. So, what is it you two would like to know?
So we're really big fans of the Dendro Archon, and we want to meet her in person.
We want
Can
to
you
meet with
arrange
Lesser
that?
Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You mean you want to meet the Dendro Archon herself? This isn't exactly my area of expertise, but let me see what I can find in the Akasha. Sorry, the Akasha didn't respond to my query.
What? You too?
Well, yeah, if you look up, you know,
Information and all that.
how to meet the president in person,
Able to access more info than we did.
you're probably not gonna get very many good answers.
Well, as I said, this isn't my area of expertise. I am but a lowly researcher, so the Akasha doesn't see a need for me to know more about the Dendro Archon. All I know is that ever since Lesser Lord Kusanali returned to Sumeru, she's never left the Sanctuary of Sorasthana or made a public appearance.
Huh. Didn't expect her to be such a mysterious figure.
The Dendro Archon is somewhat of a recluse. Perhaps she just doesn't want to entertain visitors, which would explain the lack of information.
I
on the
mean,
Akasha.
can you blame her?
Aw, but then what can we do?
No need to worry just yet. I'm only hypothesizing here. You could certainly try asking around and see if anyone else has ideas. And besides, you two should consider the bright side of things. Not being able to see Lesser Lord Kusanali may not be a bad thing. In this world, there will always be information you cannot obtain from the Akasha, and things you can never accomplish. Knowing when to yield is a form of wisdom. Take me, for example. It's a miracle if my brain cells can spit out one paper every 3 years. But Tainari? That guy can publish 3 papers in just a single year.
Nice.
Okay. Thanks for your advice.
Don't mention it. If you two ever want information about things like who's been promoted within the academia or relations between the 6 great sages, come find me. Hey,
Okay,
come
so
on.
you're an
This is a
expert in
survival skill
gossip.
At the academia.
Paimon's expectations were pretty low, but this is so low, it's like digging holes in the dirt.
That's kind of rude to say in front of him,
Even if
Paimon.
we want to talk to someone, we don't know anybody here. Huh? Like who? Oh, you're right! Catherine! The Adventurers Guild has its own intel network. Let's hurry and find her.
Of course. Alright, so we're going to... We are in the Weed Town. And we are going to talk to the robot.
Ad Astra Abyssask. Hello, Traveler and Paimon.
Catherine, we need your help with something.
Understood. The Adventurers Guild is always ready to serve you. With what do you require assistance?
We want to meet with Lesser Lord Kusanali. Do you know a way we can do that?
You two wish to meet with Sumeru's Archon. Understood. Please wait. I apologize, but I am unable to call up any relevant information in the
Okay,
Akasha.
so you all use
I'm
the
also
Akasha.
unable to
This
locate
is
any pertinent information in my personal memory.
not particularly helpful because
Aw, another dead end. Well, if Catherine can't help us, then we really don't know anyone else to ask now.
Please do not worry. I may know of someone who can help you two.
of course everyone knows a guy.
The Adventurers Guild does not serve as the vanguard of information. Rather, there are numerous active mercenary groups collectively known as the Eremites.
So we're gonna
They
be
take on various contracts and work all across Sumeru, so they naturally accrue intelligence.
working with
An
probably
Eremite brigade called the Corps of 30 is in charge of Sumeru City's defenses. Not only are they the oldest brigade, but they are responsible for managing and coordinating the affairs of all other mercenary brigades.
Corps of 30? What a weird name.
Supposedly, they are named as such because their ranks numbered 30 at their inception. Asphalt, an advisor with the Corps of 30, maintains good relations with the Adventurers Guild. Though he's already retired, he and his words carry great weight within mercenary circles. If you'd like to get in contact with him, you can find him at the Corps of 30's headquarters, the Citadel of Rexar. You're welcome. I wish you two the best of luck. We look forward to your exploits in Sumeru.
mm-hmm.
Alright, off to the Citadel of Rexar we go!
Alright, so we are Yo, it's just like Elden Ring. There's a giant tree. We're on a giant tree. Okay. So, we go... This doesn't look like our destination, but if we just keep traveling... Oh, that... Gotta watch where I'm walking, lest I... I am not a giant tree. You're a giant tree. Oh, nice, a teleporter. Could always use one of those. Okay, so they want me to... The hell is this place? This looks way too fancy for me. Okay, so I guess this is where they want me to go? Yeah, this looks like where I want to be.
Welcome. The Adventurers Guild told me to expect you to.
How'd you know?
Nice to meet you, Osfond. We'd like to ask you about something.
I see. So, Catherine's the one who sent you this way. Ha! It's true that the Eremites network is vast, but even I can't help you meet the Dendro Archon.
Come on, I'm a big fan of the Dendro Archon.
Seriously? That's it?
Afraid so. The Eremites aren't terribly religious, so we don't know much about divinities. As far as the Akasha goes, we can access even less than you. We originally came from the desert. The gods there died off long ago. Since those days, we've used our own two hands to carve out a living. We don't beg gods for their aid. It isn't just us, though. If you ask me, I think most in Sumeru aren't interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Damn, this city is sus as fuck.
Just take the Academia, for example. They're the ones who truly rule Sumeru. Although they believe in gods, most of them only care for the late greater Lord Rugadavada.
Something weird's going on
She
here.
was the one who founded Sumeru and gifted us with the Akasha. Lesser Lord Kusanali just happened to inherit her legacy. Because of the Academia's influence, most citizens are more
Accidentally
familiar
whacked
with
my
Lesser
microphone.
Lord
I apologize for
and hold
that.
her in greater esteem. Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali never makes an appearance, and the Academia never announces anything about her. As far as the people of Sumeru are concerned, she's just a god that exists. And that's all.
Really? Aw. After hearing all of that, Paimon sort of feels bad for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Ha! But who knows? We're all just guessing when it comes down to it. Besides, I'm sure the God of Wisdom doesn't worry about her reputation among people like us.
How do you know that?
Alright. Well, thanks for the info, Osfond.
No problem. Always happy to help out the Adventurers Guild.
So we just go around asking random people, and they're like, sorry, I don't know anything.
Seems Osfond was right about most people's attitudes here. Not only are they not interested in the Dendro Archon, they even say stuff like, if the Akasha doesn't think I should know, then I don't need to know about it.
Damn, this is sus.
We've been asking for information non-stop ever since we got to Sumeru. But the harder we try, the more helpless everything seems. Isn't there at least one person?
Oh, you two are interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Who are you?
Who are you?
From the sound of it, you two are Outlanders who recently arrived here. You've been asking around for information on Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Dunyarzad, one of Lesser Lord Kusanali's faithful followers.
Nice.
Whoa, really? Then do you know how we can meet with her?
I'm afraid I can't help you with that. But your conversation earlier did happen to remind me of a legend about the Dendro Archon. Sure, it goes like this. Long, long ago, there was a man who heard a prophecy. It predicted that a great calamity was about to befall him. Panicked by what he heard, the man sought out the Dendro Archon in hopes that she would bless him with the wisdom to help him escape his predicament. The man journeyed across deserts and through rainforests and experienced tribulations of every kind. However, he still couldn't find any trace of the Dendro Archon.
So you're telling me I'm in the middle of a
In
nation
despair,
of
he thought,
stoners
"Alas,
who can't
the Archon has abandoned me." He
find
then
their
had no
own
choice.
god?
Okay, and then what happened?
And then the calamity came. But to his own surprise, the man felt somehow emboldened by the trials of his journey. By relying on his own strength, he managed to overcome the adversity. At that moment, a bird perched upon his shoulder. This bird was, in fact, an avatar of the Dendro Archon. She said, "O Archon Seeker, do you now understand? She and her wisdom have long been found by you. Along your journey, we were in every flower and blade of grass, every ray of sparkling sun, and every breath of dancing wind. So long as you continue to think and ponder, we'll be wherever you go."
Yeah, thanks for the story. Paimon feels all warm and fuzzy inside.
That's all
after
nice,
that.
but we need someone to talk
In
to.
a way, it seems like this story is also one of the Dendro Archon's avatars.
Dunyarzad, since you worship Lesser Lord Kusanali, can you tell us anything else about her?
Of course. So did you two know that, I'm terribly sorry, but it seems something's come up now. Let's chat another day.
Nice.
Hey, wait! What the heck just happened? It looks like they're searching for someone. Dunyarzad was acting super nervous just now. You think they're looking... This stinks! We finally managed to find a lead about Lesser Lord Kusanali! We can't let them get in the way now. Let's see if we can get rid of them.
Hey, have you two seen a brown-haired girl wearing a purple top and a long blue dress? We're looking
Nope.
for her.
Never met anyone like that.
Did she have bandages wrapped around her wrists?
Yes, that's her. Did you see which
Paimon, you're
direction
not
she
supposed to. No.
Yeah, she went that way.
went? Quick, after her.
Okay. So Paimon is lying to the authorities.
That's
Nice.
keep 'em busy for a while. Let's hurry and find Dunyarzad.
Why is there... Where's the... What is that flower? Padasara. Okay, where'd she go? Okay, we gotta... go this way, I guess? Okay. Oh, there you are.
There you are, Dunyarzad. We thought you might have been long gone by now.
Oh, it's you two. Oh, you startled me there.
You're not the best person at
Relax
hiding.
now. We threw those people looking for you off the trail.
Really? Thank you so much. Unfortunately, I believe there's still more of them out there looking for me.
Okay, what did you do?
Uh-oh. Looks like there are some coming this way.
Huh? More of them? Then what are we standing here for? Run!
No, wait, my body isn't in the best shape. It's difficult for me to run. Okay, sounds good. There's a tavern on the other side of the port we can go to. They probably wouldn't expect me to hide in a place like that.
Alright, let's move out. Stay behind.
Okay. So we're going to hide from a potential... Hide it from the authorities with a potential outlaw. This is normal. This is a very normal city. Definitely nothing suspicious going on here. This doesn't really look like a tavern.
We made it. Oh, they shouldn't be able to find us now.
Hi, welcome to the stream.
Wait, stand down, Dia.
Oi. Who are
My
you?
lady, who are these two?
Yo,
They're
she got
travelers
cat
running down the
ears.
street just a moment ago. They happened to notice that you were all searching for me, so they helped me hide.
I see. In that case, you two should scram. There's nothing here for you.
Wait a sec. Who the heck are you?
Not
Why
happening.
Are you shooing us away?
I'm Miss Dunyarzad's bodyguard, here to see that she returns home safe and sound. My lady, let's get going. You've been gone for so long that your parents are worrying themselves sick.
And if I refuse to go with you?
Okay, so you're telling me that we've got,
But if you insist on not going, then I'll have to carry you like a sack of potatoes.
so she's not a fugitive, she's just hiding from her parents.
Hey, Dunyarzad already said she doesn't want to go back. Why are you still pushing her?
Stay out of this. You don't understand the situation.
I don't, but I'll still kick
Sorry,
your
my lady.
ass.
Even though I'm your bodyguard, your parents are my employers. I have to answer to them.
How much?
Wait, what?
How much more do I have to pay you to become your employer? So you never listen to my parents ever again. Double? A triple? Give me some time.
I mean,
and I'll get that
I
much.
wouldn't say necessarily, but, like, I
My
think
lady,
hiding
this
from your
isn't about
parents
Mora.
has less
Don't let you
legal
think of us
implications
termites,
than
but
being
let
a
me say this.
fugitive.
I like Mora,
Um,
but I'll never go against my principles. That's why I'm here looking for you. Sure, it's an order from my employer, but my conscience was also telling me it's the right thing to do. And knowing your health, carelessly running around like this is gonna hurt you. For the sake of those who love you, don't be stubborn.
No, you're wrong. I'm aware of my limits, and I know what I'm doing. Honestly, the only people being stubborn right now are my parents. And they know perfectly well that it makes no difference if I'm at home or not. They still won't accept reality.
Can someone explain
time I
what's
bring this
going
up,
on here?
They just changed the subject. Dia, you've been living with us a long time already. This should be old news to you. Dia, I know it hasn't been easy for Mother and Father, and I'm grateful for everything they've done for me. But there's someone else in this world I'm also grateful to, because she saved me. The love I have for her is the same I have for my parents. This is my life and my last chance. So I want to do something meaningful.
My lady, are you sure what you're doing now is meaningful?
Yes, I'm sure. At least, it is to me.
Fine, I won't ask you to return home anymore. But let me make something very clear. I'm only doing this because I respect your determination, not because I agree with it.
Okay.
Thank
Wait,
you,
I
Dia.
can't tell if
I'm
those
sorry
are
for
like
being so
actual
rude just
cat
now.
ears or
My nerves were acting up. And I even brought up your payment in such an offensive way.
Don't worry about it, my lady. I did say that I like Mora. Besides, that's our next topic of conversation. Today's little excursion caused such a ruckus that
I mean,
every
yeah,
single
so I
bodyguard
guess
at
those
the
are
estate
cat
was
ears. I was just
deployed.
thrown up because
wouldn't be easy
thrown
to
off
hide
because
this
she
from the
also
enemy.
has like human ears,
Since this definitely won't
which
be a
is
lost escapade, here's a little tip. You should at least make it look like your room and things are still in order when you leave. Also, you'll need someone to cover you for when you're out and about. So, I'll let you hire me. This way, everyone wins. As for the pay, let's say half of what your father pays me. We can settle the bill when we return to the estate.
Okay, deal.
Yay! Looks like they've reached an understanding.
Yo, that looks like a tasty shish kebab. I think that's what they call it.
I'm fine, really. I just feel a little tired now that things have calmed down.
Is that so?
My ladies, stop trying to look tough. We're already in a tavern, so let's rest up and grab some grub.
I'm sorry for worrying you two. If you don't mind, I'd like for you to join us.
Sure. After you rest up, we want to hear more about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
As long as there's no more blunt smoking. Okay, so we gotta... where do we gotta... I guess we gotta go there.
Ha! Well, if it isn't Dia. Haven't seen you in nearly half a year. Word on the street is that you're a bodyguard for the Homayani family now. Ha! Don't you find that kind of work boring?
Nah, you get used to it. How about a menu over here?
You got it, huh? Isn't this little Miss Homayani herself? We don't get to serve personages like you very often. We'll be sure to prepare our very best.
Thank you, sir, but there's no need. I don't have a lot of mora on me, and I really ought to save as much as I can. But please bring these two the best food you have. They're my new friends, so I want to be a good host for them.
Yeah, we're already super grateful for everything you told us about Lesser Lord Kusanali.
How about our coconut charcoal cakes? They're
That-
our signature snack, and they run cheap. Look, other customers over there are eating some now.
Interesting.
They look kind of burnt and dry. Paimon will pass. Hey, come on! Paimon has personal preferences too, you know.
Yes, Lumine does have a dendro form.
Dunyarzad, we asked a lot of people when we first
No.
met, and almost nobody was
That's,
interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
like, I
So
guess...
what made you want to follow her?
Well, remember when you asked me if I knew how to meet the Dendro Archon? Even though I don't know how, I think I've actually seen her before.
Like, this symbol here is, like, how they access,
Really?
I don't know, stoner internet or something?
Yes, it was when I was a child. At the time, my illness had kept me bedridden for the better part of a year. I was stuck inside and couldn't make any friends, and my parents did their best to find treatments for me. But even
Yep.
then, the Akasha didn't have any helpful information. My younger self no longer had any hopes or dreams. One flare-up was so bad that I was in a semi-conscious state for several days. Then one night, I woke up alone in my room. I was terrified. My body was paralyzed. Even if I cried, there was no sound.
That
At
sounds
that
like
moment,
sleep
an ethereal
paralysis.
voice spoke in my mind. Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Dunyarzad, don't be scared. You don't have to cry.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
How do I explain this? You might not be able to understand, but
Okay, so the
actually,
sleep paralysis
I know
demon
everything
is
about
telling her that...
Really? Of course. I know that you're scared of thunder, that you hate taking medicine every morning, and that you love counting the petals on your mom's skirt.
Wow, you really do know everything.
Dunyarzad, is there anything you want?
What? Not really. I can't go anywhere or do anything.
Huh? But aren't you a child? All children have wishes. Tell me what you want, and maybe I can make it happen.
But can you make my illness go away?
Oh. I'm sorry. But I'm not powerful enough to do that right now.
Then can you be my friend? After that, the voice said, "Okay, I'll be your friend." Although my body was suffering during those days, that voice encouraged me and told me many wondrous things. Beyond my window was the flourishing Sumeru city. Beyond the city was a lush rainforest. And beyond that was the wall of Samiel, deserts, and all of Tibet. Once I finally made it through that bout of illness, I couldn't hear that voice anymore. I told my mother about it, but she said that I must have been dreaming. But I know that that voice wasn't a figment of my imagination. Before that, I had never heard of Teyvat. Yes, for sure. If it weren't for that voice, I would have never grown curious about the outside world. Nor would I have learned how to read and enjoy so many books. That voice sparked a desire for wisdom. It had to have been the Dendro Archon. I've been hoping for a chance to repay her kindness. In fact, I was running around today to help prepare the Sub-Zero's festival for her.
Understandable, yeah.
Sumeru's festival?
It's Lesser Lord Kusanali's birthday, which was the day that she was found by the sages.
Uh-huh.
It's actually an old holiday that originally celebrated Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthday. When she passed away, the holiday eventually became a celebration of the Lesser Lord's birthday. I heard everyone was overjoyed when they welcomed her back to Sumeru. In those days, the festival was a huge deal. Because of the academia's influence, people have gradually lost interest in the festival.
Yep. Okay, so you're telling me the academia
actively participates in Sumeru's many holidays dedicated to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But when it comes to the Sub-Zero's festival, forget any fun. They practically act like it doesn't exist. Maybe they see Lesser Lord Kusanali's birth as confirmation of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's death, so they're reluctant to celebrate it.
Okay, there's something sus about this academia.
It is. It's absolutely terrible. Sure, the Greater Lord founded Sumeru, but hasn't Lesser Lord Kusanali been the one quietly protecting us for the past few hundred years?
Just remember that we're still out in public. Don't get too carried away now.
I know that people over by the Grand Bazaar still hold the Sub-Zero's festival to this day, but I hadn't met any of them before, so I was never able to contribute. But recently, I made a friend there who also follows Lesser Lord Kusanali. I gave her my savings because I want her to throw a wonderful festival this year. That's the least I could do for Lesser Lord Kusanali.
That sounds like you got...
Hold on, my lady. Does this friend happen to be Nilu, the one who sends flowers to the estate?
Yes, that's her.
I saw her leaving the other day with a nervous look on her face. It seemed like she was hiding something in the
Alright,
rooms.
bye-bye.
Can you give her something?
Have a good day.
Yes. Initially, I didn't have much more prepared, so I had Nilu sell one of my skirts.
So you're telling me that...
I've agreed with Nilu to meet up at the Grand Bazaar today, and see how things are coming along. Dia, would you accompany me?
Sure. That's quite the trip, though. I'll carry you.
No, that would be too much, even for you.
You might as well just accept the lift. If I let you walk, who knows how long it'll take us. And if anything happens to you, then I'd really never hear the end of it from your father.
But of course. Nilu will be thrilled to hear there are more people interested in Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Alright, get up from the chair. Leave the door. Alright, so... something seems sus. This Nilu person seems sus. Are we gonna have to kick her ass? Probably. I'm gonna kick her ass at the very least. Okay, so they want us to go this way. And down the side path. Into possibly another weed cave. Nope, it's just a tunnel. I mean... Yep.
Sorry I'm late, Nilu.
Oh, Dunyarzad. It was taking you so long that I assumed you got trapped at home, but you made it in the end. Uh-oh. But if Dia's here, that means you got caught, right?
You could say that, but everything worked out. She's on our side now.
Uh-huh.
Not completely.
Oh, and who are these
two?
Oh, meet the Traveler and Pilot,
yeah,
my two newest friends. They're visitors who just arrived at
Hi,
Sumeru
Haka.
and are
It's
looking
good to
for
see ya.
information on Lesser Lord Kusanali.
So you're followers from another land?
Yep.
That's wonderful. You two absolutely mustn't miss the Sub-Zerus festival. By the way, Dunyarzad, we've already started decorating the Grand Bazaar. It looks spectacular, thanks to your generous contribution.
You're very welcome. It's the only thing I could do.
I don't
still have
know.
enough Mora?
Probably? But don't sweat it. We've already finished renovating the stage. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay, she's kind of pretty. I like her. Okay, so...
Wow! This place is amazing!
Not bad. Last time I was here, the stairs were full of holes.
The stairs were nothing. A little while ago, we discovered that the tree above the stage had a huge chunk of bark ready to fall off. Mr. Zubair was worried sick. We reported it to the academia many times, but they never sent anyone to deal with it. We didn't want anything bad happening, so we were going to cancel all the stage performances.
Oh, probably because it was the theater asking.
The academia looks down on performers like us. They probably think it would be best if the theater closed down completely.
Uh-huh. So you're
We can't
telling
let
me...
that happen, though. Not only would everyone involved in the theater go hungry, but then we wouldn't be able to hold the Sub-Zerus festival anymore.
I'm doing good. I'm doing great.
But the
yeah.
lure she gave us, we hired someone to patch up the tree, and we also gave the stage a much-needed makeover. The stage is going to be even prettier when it's festival time. I can't wait for you to see it.
And I can't wait to see you on the stage. You've been practicing so long already. It's almost time for your dream to become reality.
It's our dream. I'll do my best for the two of us.
Getting extremely homosexual vibes from these two.
Milu, what are you gonna be doing at the festival?
She'll be dancing the dance of Sub-Zerus, the most important performance at the Sub-Zerus festival.
Dunyarzad, have you told him the origin of this holiday?
I only told them about the Greater Lord and Lesser Lord so far.
Okay, then I'll tell you two about how this holiday came to be. According to legend, the Sub-Zerus festival was originally the Goddess of Flowers' birthday celebration for the Greater Lord. A long, long time ago, on one of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's birthdays, her friends threw her a celebratory banquet. Some of the gods got drunk. One started playing music, and the Greater Lord started singing, so the Goddess of Flowers began to dance. As she danced upon the grass, countless beautiful padisaras began to bloom wherever she stepped.
Uh-huh.
Those brilliant purple flowers became her dazzling stage. All the gods clamored, "Oh, if only time could stop at this very moment." Huh? Really? Oh, although they aren't around anymore, they're preserved in our tradition of dance. This outfit I'm wearing is apparently based on how the Goddess of Flowers looked.
I see.
Though we're just tiny people compared to the divine, we still have to do our best to make sure that the birthday girl feels loved on her special day.
Nilu, you of all people will definitely be able to convey our well wishes to the Dendro Archon. I also noticed that you went the extra mile and scattered padisaras around the stage.
They symbolize the Goddess of Flowers, after all. It's just a shame that all the real padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yeah. The Greater Lord brought forth padisaras in memory of the Goddess of Flowers, but she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful purple.
Thinking about the Goddess of Flowers dance makes me wish I could have seen it. If my stage were anything like that, I'd be thrilled if I had just 2 real padisaras on the stage. So, Traveler and Paimon, what do you think? Interested in the Sub-Zerus festival? Will you two be coming?
Yep.
All of Lesser Lord Kusanali's followers will be there for her birthday. It'll be a good opportunity for you to learn more about her.
Ooh, Paimon thinks that's a great idea! Hey! more people who are celebrating it.
Mm-hmm.
So how about we all attend the Sub-Zero's festival together?
That sounds...
Let me show you which stage decorations we've picked out so far. Traveler and Paimon, if that doesn't sound interesting to you, then feel free to explore the area. Everyone at the Grand Bazaar loves Lesser Lord Kusanali, and we're all looking forward to the
Oh yes,
Sub-Zero's
she's
festival.
very cute. I like her a lot.
Look around.
Alright, so we have to talk to people, I guess? Yes, she's one of the new characters.
Whoa! What's with your yellow hair? And why do your clothes look so funny? Are you an Outlander? Did you know that the Sub-Zero's festival is about to happen? There'll be loads of fun things to do at the festival. But the best part is when Ferris, the Knight of Flowers, passes out candy to everyone.
Alright, so let's talk to old Granny.
Dancing at the Sub-Zero's festival. You know, I also danced when I was younger. As a child, I even asked my grandmother why we performed the dance for the Lesser Lord when it was originally done to honor the Greater Lord. My grandmother said that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is a beloved deity and honored by all. And Lesser Lord Kusanali is too. If the Goddess of Flowers ever knew Lesser Lord Kusanali, then she would certainly have wished to be her friend and hold celebrations for her too. The Sub-Zero's festival has been losing its appeal over the years. That is until a wealthy benefactor stepped in this year and brought the festival back to life. I heard she forked out a lot of mora to make it all happen.
Alright, who else do we have to talk to? Let's talk to this guy, Farhad.
Things are really shaping up, and there's a buzz around the festival.
That
this
man
year.
is built
We're
like a
expecting people
refrigerator.
all over to come by this year and buy things during the festivities. Don't be fooled into thinking that Sumeru City has the best of everything. Some festival snacks are only offered here in the Grand Bazaar. And when it comes to musicians, dancers, or singers, the Grand Bazaar's got the best of the best. Sure, those folks at the Academia might not like it, but what's a festival without song and dance?
Okay, so we're in the Weed Nation, right? And they like song and dance and...
Revamping the stage for the festival couldn't have been easy, that's for sure. I bet this year's festival will be one to remember. I don't know much about the Grand Bazaar, but I do know that the residents here have a penchant for song and dance. Two things that the Academia doesn't particularly approve of. Oh, and the perfume sold around here is a lot better than what you'll find elsewhere. The fragrances are longer lasting and they're gentler on your skin and... I mean, that's what I've heard at least.
Whatever you say, Dia. So now we have to talk to, Dunyarzad.
Milu, your outfit looks amazing. There's also something different about you from when we first met up.
I
Getting...
thought I'd add a little extra pizzazz to my dress for the festival. See?
Wow, did you sew all that yourself?
Uh-huh. Sewing is a fundamental skill for everyone in the theater company because we make all our own costumes. Did you know that Mr. Zubair not only can make costumes, but props too? I've noticed that you can't keep your eyes off that crown over there. Would you like to try it on?
May I?
Of course. The legends say that the Goddess of Flowers had beautiful horns on her head, so this crown was made to reflect that.
Getting very homosexual vibes from these two.
Hey! Is that who Paimon thinks it is? It looks like... Catherine!
Why is Catherine walking around? What are you doing out here?
her behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild. This is the first time we've ever seen her taking a break. Hey, Catherine.
Oh, hey! It's the Traveler and Paimon! What's shaken?
What's shaken?
Break time Catherine sure sounds a lot less formal than usual. Paimon was still waiting for her to say Ad Astra Abyssosque.
Sure. Standing behind the counter at the Adventurers Guild doesn't require any complicated functions. But saying and doing the same old things over and over again can get pretty monotonous. Like watching the same Fontaine movie day after day. But take you two, for example. You travel across Tevat to enrich your lives and gain new experiences.
Well, we enjoy traveling across Tevat and all that, but we're mainly looking for clues about her brother.
Yes, you should keep searching. Sometimes the answers we're looking for aren't necessarily at our intended destination. Instead, they're found along the way.
Huh. Haven't we heard someone say something pretty similar recently?
I think so.
Anyways, what brings you out here, Catherine?
No, not particularly. I guess you could say that I'm loving the recent atmosphere here. If festivals bring happiness to everyone, then that's where their true value lies.
But basically, she's...
Oh, it looks like it's about time for me to be heading back now.
Alright, we'll see you next time at the Adventurers Guild.
Basically, she's an android, so,
Eremites. We've already made some great friends in Sumeru City thanks to you.
I'm sure you two will get along well with the people here. You've already been blessed by the element of Dendro after all. See you around.
but yeah.
There's something really different about Catherine today.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dia. What's going on?
I've got something to tell ya. My lady knows you're looking for ways to meet Lesser Lord Kusanali, and she's been trying to come up with a way to help you. Well?
Are you serious? We'd love that!
It might not necessarily pan out, so don't get your hopes up too much. I'll need to take you two somewhere and ask someone some questions. My lady is feeling a little worn out at the moment.
Rest. Quotation
After
marks.
I take my lady home, let's meet in front of the Citadel of Regzar.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head over to the Citadel of Regzar and wait for Dia.
Get your spices here.
Okay, so we gotta walk our way through the tunnel.
Sorry, I'm late. It took some convincing for the master and mistress to believe that Miss Dunyarzad was only sitting in the port for a while because she was in a bad mood. Anyway, I guess I should be thanking you. I haven't seen Miss Dunyarzad that happy in a long time. If it wasn't for you two, she probably would have been caught and dragged back much earlier.
You sure sound a whole lot nicer than when we first met, Dia. Who would have thought you had such a soft spot for Dunyarzad?
It's called being a professional. I'm a bodyguard, and I work for whoever's paying.
Look, Dia's blushing.
Okay, so everyone is gay.
Listen, you two.
I mean, this is Genshin Impact, so yes, everyone is kind of gay, but...
Don't expect to be working for Miss Dunyarzad very long, but I hope to finish things on a positive note if possible. Let's cut the chit-chat and head into the Citadel. We'll see if the person I know has a way for you two to meet with the Lesser Lord.
Okay.
Oh, hey, Chief.
Ah, Dia, what are you doing here? And well, didn't expect to see you three together.
I take it you all know each other already?
You can say that.
We met this morning after the Adventurers Guild pointed us to Osfon for more info.
No kidding. Huh. So, where's Rookshaw? I thought I'd help these two out by asking about the theft. Anything you can tell him?
Rookshaw's gone over to the Academia. The Grand Sage recently ordered Sumeru City to begin bolstering its defenses. So people from all over have been called back to the city.
Is that so?
Since
Why are they
you've already
bolstering
mentioned the theft, I
defenses?
suppose, might as well tell them what we know.
Appreciate it, Chief.
Theft?
Just recently, the Academia lost something, and there's a chance the item is connected with the Dendro Archon. This case might just somehow help you in meeting her.
Uh-huh.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But if you ask me, the case is more about the Academia than anything else.
The Academia.
Let me fill you in. The Academia recently sent a convoy to pick up an important package from Aru village. Word got out, and the convoy was robbed on its way
Do these
back.
people not...
The Grand Sage took the whole matter very serious.
She is, yes, new as well. That's Dia.
Also enlisted our help in the search for leads. All we know so far is that whatever was stolen is currently in Port Ormos.
You two have heard of
that,
Port Ormos,
yes.
haven't you? It's the largest commercial port in all of Sumeru. You can travel there by leaving Sumeru City and heading south along the river. The Academia's grip isn't long enough to reach all the way to Port Ormos, so the city's a little more laid back. The population's also a mixed bag. You never know who you'll meet there.
Apparently what was lost has a great deal to do with the Akasha, knowledge, and even the gods. I'm afraid I don't have any other details for you, though. If you're interested, maybe you can head to Port Ormos and ask around yourselves. If you want my advice, try introducing yourselves as students of the Academia once you're there.
Is that legal?
Are you serious, Chief? All the Academia students are in Sumeru City, you know. Why should they pretend to be students in Port Ormos?
If you're also interested, just go there and see what happens.
Uh-huh.
Count me out. I've got plenty of work to do here for the Homayani family. And take it from me, if you two really do decide to visit Port Ormos, you'd best watch your backs. Let's just say that the Eremites there aren't nearly as friendly as those here in Sumeru City.
Right.
There are even some extremists who go around shouting slogans like, "Retake Sumeru for the Scarlet King." Word is that more and more are joining their movement. They're becoming a real headache for Chief and the others.
You bet they are. The Scarlet King's been dead for thousands of years. Now they start spreading rumors of his return. Ridiculous.
Not everyone's like you, Chief. Even the desert natives who abandon their homes in the wilderness still wish to have a god of their own. Well, Traveler, that's about all the information we have for you.
Okay, so we've got ethnic conflict, we've got weed, we've got college, and we've got,
Since we've gathered all we could for the moment in Sumeru City, let's head to Port Ormos and see what we
gay
can find
people. Yep.
Miss Dunyarzad is looking forward to seeing you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival, so be sure to get yourselves back here in time for that. Good. Then we'll see you both at the Sub-Zeru's festival.
Okay, so they want us to travel. Where are they having us travel? Into the darkness. Great. I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, so we go down this way. Okay. So we just gotta walk down this, okay. Oh, I think I missed. So I want to go back up those stairs. Right? This is... yes. Okay, so this map is confusing. Okay, there we go. This is the way out of the city. Alright, so I guess we just gotta follow this trail, as one does. Oh, there's something either above me or below me. Something. No idea. But we must continue our journey. Oh, this girl's getting attacked by mushrooms. I think that's what it looked like. Yep, that girl is being attacked by mushrooms.
Emerge, right here, right now. Go! See? Time to go!
Nice. Alright. So I gotta go. Okay, we're still going to Port Ormos. And I guess we go this way? Gotta walk through swamp. And steal somebody's fruit. Pick a flower. And I guess keep walking along. Unlock this Wave Rider waypoint. Ooh. Alright.
Right here. All hail.
Ow! Stop hitting me.
Access denied. No touching. Right now. Right here.
Ow.
Don't tell me that's everything.
Okay, just gotta... Oh, fruit. The strange fruit. Yo. Okay, so we go here. Maybe from here we can... Oh, there's the statue. Let's open up that statue, 'cause that's handy. Nice. Now we at least know where we're going. Alright, so we worship the statue, offer all. And we... Oh, we've got to defeat some treasure hoarders. Very cool. Oh, there's a tree. There's a thing in the tree. Oh, I missed the thing. Alright, treasure hoarders.
Emerge. Born of ice and frost. Glaze over.
Ow! The hell is that thing?
Yellow button. Right here.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Okay, so we got that. So that's it. We just had to beat the crap out of a bunch of thugs. Typical day in Genshin Impact. Right. So we walk over here. What is... Oh, there's something over here, which I must investigate. It's like a fishing net or a hammock? Cool. Alright, so now we have to find a way across this body of water, which I assume would be best achieved by boat, since we are going to Cool. What's this do? No idea. Okay, and so here we are in Port Ormos. Venturing into the funny... what did they... Tomato! Nice. The hell is that thing? Okay, so we just gotta... This looks like a sort of shady establishment.
Come and have a good look yourself. Traditional spices of the highest quality, made with pride and experience.
Traditional spices, yeah.
You've got a deal. I can't thank you enough for always looking after my business.
Believe me, I'm not making this up. Several Eremite mercenary groups are nearly in open conflict, but does the core of 30 care? And that's not all. Did you know that...
Wow! Talk about hurly-burly! This place is busy! Well, guess that's only to be expected for the largest port in Sumeru. Maybe it's because of what Dia told us earlier, but Paimon can't seem to shake the feeling that there's also danger lurking in these crowds.
Well, of course.
Let's get our... We know that whatever the Academia lost is related to the gods. But other than that, we don't have much else to go on. Osfa told us to try posing as Academia students while asking around. Paimon checked the Akasha on the way here, and the Academia doesn't seem to have any research facilities in Port Ormos. Paimon doesn't get it. Won't we look even more suspicious going around saying we're Academia students and asking about the stolen item? Well, given all the people that come through here every day, if there's any information to be found, Paimon bets we could find it in the market.
Naturally. Okay, first we're gonna unlock this teleport waypoint and talk to you, the tailor.
Welcome.
Hi there. We would like to ask you a question.
Of course. Especially around this time of year. Students from Sumeru City that are about to graduate often come to Port Ormos to cut loose a little.
Cut loose.
Many people often talk about how hard it is to get accepted into the academia, let alone graduate. But those who finish their studies and go on to become full-time researchers at the academia have it even harder. Sure, we may not be Sumeru City, but Port Ormos offers beautiful scenery and a stress-free environment. Some even say it's good luck to come to Port Ormos, so students and researchers come flocking here when things get to be too much at the academia. Ah, you see over there? Those are students from the academia. They've been looking worried and miserable ever since they got here a few days ago. If you ask me, the life of a merchant is better. So long as the Akasha teaches us what we need, then life is good.
Those students seem to be discussing something.
So we are going to hide behind boxes and listen in on their...
Good. I've tried asking around, but I haven't been able to learn anything useful. Not to mention that a bunch of scary-looking Eremite mercenaries have been posted along the streets now.
There's been a lot of fighting between the different Eremite factions in Port Ormos. If we choose to move on our own, then it would be wise to steer clear of them. Especially the group that's constantly shouting some stuff about the Scarlet King and some resurrection. I've even heard that the Citadel of Rexar is starting to get fed up with them. What was that group called again? Ein something or other?
They're called Ein El Akhmar. Today, I heard that the thing we're after might be in their possession at the moment.
Come again?
Don't you see? Many of the Eremites in Port Ormos deal with trading this kind of thing. They're usually pretty wary of outsiders, but not so with students of the academia. It's because the kind of goods that students are looking for aren't the kind of goods that Eremites are after.
I
As long as
see.
they know you're a student, then deals can be made. I've heard that Ein El Akhmar likes to set up shop at the Jafar Tavern. Supposedly, if you're willing to part with 500,000 Mora, they'll give you info on anything.
Wait, did you say 500,000? If information alone costs that much, then how could we ever afford to buy what we're looking for? I guess we might as well give up on trying to graduate this way.
I wouldn't worry too much. Our field of research is very niche. Who else could possibly be after that kind of shady knowledge? I bet it's practically worthless to anyone aside from us.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Then the only thing left for us now is to find a way in. Why don't we all just pool our money together and pay for the information?
Whoa! Did you hear that? A niche field of research and shading knowledge? It all sounds pretty suspicious to Paimon. Is knowledge something people just buy and sell like that? So, what's our plan? Wait, didn't you hear what they just said? Buying information is going to cost us 500,000 mora! Have you lost your mind? Oh, alright. Paimon never thought she'd agree to...
Alright, so we're gonna kick some ass instead. Maybe. So we gotta go to this tavern and interrogate some thugs. I don't know if they're thugs or just mercenaries. I don't know. They're maybe bad guys, maybe good guys. Who knows?
This is the place we heard those students talking about.
Let's see.
Let's find a seat somewhere and...
Oh, you've arrived. Please, take a seat.
So, they think that they can go toe-to-toe with the boss? Ha! Once we reclaim the power of the Scarlet King, they'll be the first that the boss punishes.
They're nothing to be afraid of. Our main rival now is the Caracal Battalion. They've also amassed a significant amount of Mora this time, so we mustn't underestimate them.
How can the Caracal Battalion compete with the boss when they're nothing but a bunch of money-grubbing opportunists out for a quick Mora?
Yeah, with boss's fervent devotion, he'll be able to use this power to bring our god back this time.
Uh-huh.
All these guys talk about is the Scarlet King, so they're probably the ones we're looking for.
Greater Lord Ruka Devata. That traitor and her followers must not be spared. The day will come when the Scarlet King exacts vengeance on Sumeru, and all of them shall be punished.
Yeah, Paimon was wondering what they meant too. We should ask about that if we get the chance later.
They don't seem like the kinds of people we should ask that about. But, alright. Hey, boys!
Huh? Who are you? What do you want? A student? What's a student from Sumeru City doing in Port Ormos? Ah, well, if it's info you want, you've come to the right place. The question is, can you afford it? Huh? What is this?
Oh! Sorry! She must have grabbed the wrong amount! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh, Paimon can't stand to see so many...
Here, this is the merchant's address. Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it there. Hmm? Well, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that's right! We heard you mention the Scarlet King just now. We're actually interested to...
Fine. Since you've already handed over the Mora, I guess I can throw in a little extra info. As you can see, members of Ain al-Ahmar are devout believers of the Scarlet King. Years ago, the Scarlet King founded the great desert nation that was our homeland. It was an advanced civilization, far beyond anything you'll see in present-day Sumeru.
Uh-huh.
The Scarlet King was the rightful god of wisdom, but he was betrayed by a companion he trusted. She even stripped him of his title, God of Wisdom.
Is that so?
You mean the traitor was...
Greater Lord Ruka Devata, yes. That shameless wretch destroyed the Scarlet King's civilization, and our ancestors were forced to flee to this land where we were made to suffer the tyranny of our enemies. Furthermore, she conspired with the academia to cover up the truth of her actions, and create the merciful and benevolent facade for which she is now known. Ugh, just thinking about it sickens me. But the story doesn't end there, oh no. The Scarlet King isn't truly dead. The voice of the Oracle has been heard in the desert, prophesying his resurrection. Mark my words, our god shall return. And when that day comes, all followers of the traitor and all the desert dwellers who have forgotten their true god will suffer retribution together.
Uh-huh.
If what I'm saying makes you shiver with fear, it might not be too late for you to become a believer of the Scarlet King. I don't have anything to say to you academia people about that. I think this conversation has reached its end.
Not just yet. This man,
is a fraud.
Huh?
You again? Deranged academia lunatic.
Yes, it's me again. I already warned you that if you weren't willing to sit and discuss things with me, I'd take measures to make things uncomfortable for you. Listen to me. That address he gave you is fake. Or at least, you won't find a merchant waiting for you there. This group has been boasting all around that they can provide information on a certain item as a means of luring people into their territory. Once you show up, they keep up the act until they have hard evidence that you want to purchase said item. Then they use that to squeeze you for all the more you're worth.
Hey! Shut it all, Hatham! What are you playing at, trying to ruin our business like this,
I told you the other day. I wish to discuss my terms with your boss.
Ha! The boss made it perfectly clear that he won't negotiate with you.
Okay.
Yes, and in no uncertain terms. But that was then. It does not preclude him from changing his mind in the future.
I'm warning you. Don't push us, or this could get ugly. We don't usually get rough with people from the academia because it just complicates things. For a lunatic like you, though, we might just have to make an exception.
If you're suggesting that
Right.
we escalate this from a verbal exchange to a physical one, I accept. After all, even the Archons used war to negotiate the ownership of Teyvat. If, on the other hand, we can't agree on any means of negotiation at all, then I'm afraid my next course of action will sting a little more than the mere falling through of a few business deals. I will jeopardize the Eremite's reputation, which I know you value above all else. I am quite confident that if I began to take such action, your boss would willingly approach me himself. However, I fear that by then, some things will have happened that cannot be undone. Also, a word of advice. I suggest you tell your boss exactly what happened here today. Otherwise, he might blame you for not telling him in the future.
What did you say?
Consider this. Have I ever failed to follow through on my word in the past?
This guy is really out of his mind. Okay, then. If you really have a death wish, let's meet a week from today. The pier in front of the Pharos Lighthouse, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, sharp. Don't expect us to hold back.
Not so fast. First, you return the 500,000 mora to them.
Please, I beg you, don't provoke them. We can't afford any trouble with this crowd. They haven't even paid for their food yet.
Ah, Mr. Iman. There appears to be fewer staff in the restaurant recently. This wouldn't happen to be because they're all busy spreading the word to the students, would it?
Well...
Someone who chooses to do business with a group like that really can't afford to get so flustered the instant someone confronts them about it. Consider the meal compensation for our silence. I'd say you're getting an excellent deal.
Whoa, did you see that? He not only got us our Mora back, but sent the Amorites running too.
This guy kicks
He
ass.
seems to know a lot about what's going on around here. Let's catch up with him and ask some questions. He went that way, after him.
Alright, so we gotta chase after a weird guy.
Wait up! It's all Hatham, right?
What do you want? No need for thanks. My goal was to get to them. Oh, I advise you to keep your distance from them. Since they weren't able to make off with your Mora in the end,
We'll
they
kick
might
their
harass
ass.
you again in the future. Alright. Goodbye.
Like hell, I'm letting you go.
We still have something. Since you tore through their scam right in front of them, you must know the real story about certain something, no?
Who exactly are you two? And why are you inquiring about that? A student. Right. Look, you should know that those thugs conducting business with you had nothing to do with your lie.
Huh? Oh, yeah. She's really strong.
She doesn't even have a vision. Forget it.
Maybe not, but she can still use elemental energy. Otherwise, there's no way we'd go asking for info from
Alright, I accept. Got a pen and paper? If you're searching for someone who sells that kind of merchandise, I'll give you one of their addresses, and you can try your luck. We'll reconvene at the appointed time by the pier. It doesn't matter if you show up or not.
So, since you were happy to give us this merchant's information, does that mean you can tell us exactly what we're after?
You were willing to part with 500,000 mora for something and you didn't even know what it was?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you truly are as skilled as you claim, then you can beat the answer out of them when they become hostile. Look, if you've been making inquiries, then you have to know something by now. Tell me what you know so far, so I don't waste time repeating information.
We know it's connected to the academia somehow, and that not only do the Eremites deal in it, but some students want to get a hold of it too.
You know almost everything there is to know, but you're unable to compile this information because you've never seen the object before.
Correct.
This is what you've been looking for.
Okay.
This is a knowledge capsule. To put it simply,
Canned knowledge.
It's a vessel that can store a fixed quantity of canned knowledge. It's like a miniature Akasha. Anyone who links it to their personal Akasha Terminal instantly becomes privy to its contents. Correct. Anyone. Unlike the Akasha, which heavily regulates who can access what information, knowledge capsules can further contents without any requisites.
That's amazing.
It's essentially a convenient and harmless vestibule for knowledge. Unfortunately, it's illegal in Sumeru to privately possess or trade them. They were created as a means for scholars to transfer knowledge gained from Irminsul into the Akasha, and are intended to be destroyed immediately after use. But despite strict regulations, some of these knowledge capsules will always escape destruction. After all, there will always be those in this world who are dissatisfied with life as designed for them by the Akasha and wish to change their fate. Over the past century, a wide variety of canned knowledge has been leaked from the academia. Now, in Port Ormos, the valuable ones are a means to mora for the Eremites. Meanwhile, those which the Eremites deem to be useless to them occasionally prove useful to the common citizens and hapless academia students. Well, I think that about sums it up. Oh, so that's your true objective. With our current arrangement, I don't believe I can offer an answer. You're still resolved.
Alright, so we're talking to this shady guy, about canned weed.
Let's continue our conversation here. If you wish to learn more about the knowledge capsule that the Academia lost, then you must help me with something. I need you to find someone named Dory, a traveling merchant. Unlike the peddlers who hawk inferior knowledge capsules, she often has quality goods in stock.
Right,
Some say that as long
quality.
as there's profit to be made, there's nothing she won't dare to sell. She's guarded against people from the Academia because most of her wares don't comply with Academia regulations. I think she blacklisted me. I checked with her informant, but it soon became clear that they had no intention of letting me get any further. Become one of Dory's customers and earn her trust. This is my condition for further collaboration.
Right. That's just easy.
Until you complete this task, you don't have question privileges.
Damn.
Fine. So how do we go about doing this?
You two are outlanders who haven't been here for long, so Dory should view you as safe clients. I'll give you the informant's address and their contact password. Beyond the password, though, I have no way of knowing what other tricks she might have up her sleeve.
Right.
You'll have to improvise.
This is kind of nerve-wracking.
Paimon, we fought dragons before. This is nothing.
She has a keen nose for mora and a shrewd eye for wares.
I mean, I guess interpersonal interactions are kind of scary, but...
I'll prepare some funds for you. Buy her highest quality wares and earn her approval.
Right.
We only just saw a knowledge capsule for the first time. We don't know how to tell which ones are good and which ones are bad.
true. Have you two heard of elemental sight?
Yep.
Oh, that's a surprise. Guess I'll have to hold you in higher regard. Anyway, that ability should resolve your issue.
Right.
Here are 2 knowledge capsules. Tell me, can you detect any difference in their quality?
Okay. So now I gotta stare at them with weed vision and determine which one's good.
They look the same to Paimon.
Try inspecting them with elemental sight.
Right.
Oh, did you see anything?
Rumor has it that higher quality knowledge capsules generally appear brighter when viewed through elemental sight. That's because knowledge originates from Irminsul, the root of Dendro power itself. The more powerful the knowledge, the richer it is in Dendro energy. However, some canned knowledge with a high concentration of elemental energy is of little use in contemporary times, so those capsules are of little value. Using elemental sight is merely a stopgap measure, but it should suffice for earning Dory's trust.
Thank you so much, yo, and have a good day as well.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Here's a sheet with the informant's location and contact password, and here's the mora for purchasing canned knowledge. Don't be cheap. You'll need to spend to catch Dory's eye. If there's any mora left over, just keep it. Oh, and be sure to exercise some caution. There have been Matra present in Port Ormos lately. Your efforts will be for naught if they catch you.
Matra?
They belong to the Academia's regulatory body. They also handle cases of illegal canned knowledge transactions. Like I said, the Academia has banned both their trade and possession. The Matra are razor sharp. You're in for nothing good if they lock their sights onto you. If you two want to back out, now's the time. Okay, then we have a deal. If you succeed in your dealings with Dory, come find me at the Wikela Funduk. We'll have an open discussion then.
Looking at what Al-Haytham wrote, Dory's informant is a traitor near Old Ormos. Let's follow these instructions
Right,
and try to
then.
get in contact with him.
And with that, this seems like a reasonable place to leave off the stream. So, thank you all for watching. It was great having you all here, and I look forward to seeing you again later. Bye-bye for now, and take care. Hello, and thank you for watching. If you like my content, please be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it helps me out a lot. Also, be sure to join my Discord server. Bye-bye.